Good morning, everyone. 2 weeks before Rosh Hashanah, we are continuing over here with the words of the Beis Halevi and his beautiful mimer, his beautiful essay, and his sefer over here on AHAVAS, YISRAEL, loving your fellow Jew. We left off in the midst of the 7th chapter, where he's describing that when you hate another Jew in your heart, it will lead to many other transgressions, and some of them being very terrible. And he pointed out that number one, if you hate somebody, you're going to end up spreading lies about them. You're going to look at their chesroiness, their faults, and you're going to do your best to make sure that other people know that. You're going to end up becoming a liar, and you could end up going into the category of scoffers as well. And you will be in the group of mesafrei lashon hara, those who speak lashon hara about a fellow Jew. And this, as the Beis Halevi writes, is Goydel cheta shala lashon. This is the tremendous sin of one's mouth and one's tongue that they are going to use. Unfortunately, they're all emanating from the sin of misusing one's speech. And we pointed out that speech is the most sublime aspect of humanity, because the speech is the way in which we connect the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions and the desires of our neshama with other people in this world. The neshama is tselem Elokim. Rashi points out that tselem Elokim means it's ruach ma'alala, which means it has the ability to speak. The only way that a person truly knows the deepest parts of that neshama is when they hear what somebody else has to say. So what have you done now? Through the sina that you have embedded inside of your heart, while it whirls around inside of there, festers up, and your blood is boiling with hatred, seething with jealousy and with pain over somebody else, you open your mouth right now and you say either lies about that person, you say terrible rumors about that person, you speak lashon hara, gossip, evil speech about that person. So what are you doing? You're misusing the greatest gift that HaKadosh Baruch has given a human being in this world to express the desires of their neshama to another person. You use it to destroy another man or woman's life with your words of hatred, of venom, of lashon hara, and so on and so forth. What separates a human being from an animal? Animals make noises. That is their mode of communication. They chirp, they grunt, they groan, they hoo, they ha. That's the extent of the complicated words of the communication they can make. Only man was given the bracha of speech, to take the deepest recesses embedded inside of the neshama and express them into words that another person is going to be able to understand, to be able to give over the deep parts of your neshama, to share that with somebody else, to bring somebody else into your spiritual world. Only a human being can do that, and a Jew that is on a different level of tselem Elokim, which means that our neshamas are living on a heightened madrega, a level that nobody else in the world is living on. That means we could express even deeper parts of the neshama. We could express greater levels of our devekis, of our connection with Hashem. We could express with our words the profundities of the Torah, of ruchnius, of kedusha, and we use our speech to destroy the life of another person. We use our speech to give digs into somebody else because we have seen them, because we hate them and we don't want to see them succeed, and we want to try to find what is wrong with them. That is the total churban, destruction of the tselem Elokim that is inside of us. It's misusing a treasure, a gift that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has bestowed upon every single Jew that is created b'tselem Elokim, in the godly image of the divine, the Ribbono Shel Olam. And therefore, says the Beis Halevi, what a sad state of existence a person finds themselves in when they have sinas chinam that is brewing inside of their heart, because they will then not become even the human being the Tselem Elokim that they are supposed to be. They might think, look at me, I'm doing mitzvahs, I'm keeping the will of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I live the way that Hashem wants me to. Says the Beis HaLevi, are you really? If you are destroying your Tselem Elokim through your words of Lashon Hara, through your words of rumors, through your words of lies, then you are detonating your Tselem Elokim. Perhaps something for us to think about as we're holding less than 2 weeks away from Rosh Hashanah. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to judge us on Rosh Hashanah how much of a true, pure, beautiful, striving, growing Tselem Elokim are we really? How much does our neshama want to elevate itself and be dovik and cling to Hashem? How much does the neshama want to express itself in the best ways in this world? And on Rosh Hashanah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is looking. He's delving into, he's making a decision. Are you a real Tselem Elokim that is a representative, an emissary of my godliness? Are you really in God's image? Perhaps if we learn how to guard our mouths, by wiping out the sinas chinam from inside of our hearts in the next 2 weeks and saying nice things about our fellow Jews, or if you have nothing nice to say, just don't say it at all. And that way will increase and will empower our Tselem Elokim. And then on Rosh Hashanah, Be'ezras Hashem Yisbarach, when Hashem is looking down on us, He will see a true person who is created in His image. And that is the person that He wants to keep in His world for the year to come. Be'ezus Hashem. Have a wonderful day.